Up next, the Bulls taking on the Jazz. For Chicago, an excellent year so far, claiming second place in the East. As they delve deeper into the season, they continue to set their sights high. Jazz, Bulls, up next.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Oh, look at that. That is spectacular. That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, goodness. Wow. No, no, he didn't. Wow. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell is precocious beyond his years. He says, I lead a lot using my voice. It's natural for me. And Coach Quinn Snyder said, the way Donovan carries himself is infectious. There's an innocence to the way he plays. He's not showboating, he's just smiling. He loves to compete. Guys?
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Wednesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talented advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center.
Here we go.
And for Chicago, we've got DeRozan. Also Bradley out there. Levine is out there with Ball. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Smart move by Levine. Look, without teams defend him, he'll get this shot all day.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Driving to the basket. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball dishes to Bradley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's DeRozan. His last outing, he had 18 points. Levine kicks the ball. Passes to Caruso. 5 on the clock. Levine with it. Now defended by Gobert. Levine's shot is off. And here are the Jazz now. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Well, how often do we hear it? You know, you got to take care of the basketball. I mean, they got to be much more disciplined tonight.
Out to DeRozan. The pass to Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. Back to Ball. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Fires the three. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Indiana.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Can't leave empty points at the line. Those are gimmies. No excuses.
And it's Tony Bradley with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bulls on D. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. Another miss by Utah.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Conley for three. He's off on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. You got to bring much faster help than that.
Hear you, fans. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
See the stat sheet here for Bojan Bogdanovic.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately. Just by looking at that true shooting percentage, it's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now Mitchell. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Don't leave out his rebounding. He had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Gobert with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Johnson is checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Alex Caruso. And Utah with a change here, too. Joe Ingles is checked in for O'Neal. Ball against Conley. Ball, the pass to LaVine. Down low. Shot clock at 5. White against Bogdanovic. Shoots over White. That shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And DeRozan kicks the ball. Pulls it to Johnson. LaVine against Ingles. LaVine can't hit.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Ball against Conley. The feed to Gobert. The shot, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Levine, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got his third basket of the night right there.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Bogdanovich with a screen on ball. Mitchell wide open. The Jazz again can't hit it.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
There's the pass to DeRozan over Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Second team foul.
And if you go over the course of his career,
At the
DeRozan
line
has
for the Bulls,
increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Bulls. Brown comes in for Lonzo Ball. Utah also making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
The Jazz with another miss.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
DeRozan against Gay. Inside, stolen by Gay. Mitchell outside, driving in. Some solid defense from Brown.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
DeRozan a screen on Clarkson. Here's White, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Main strength of Whiteside's game to me is his long reach. It allows him to block a number of shots.
Nice ball movement by Utah. The shot's good on the assist by Engel.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Johnson with a screen on Mitchell. Here's DeRozan. No good on the last second attempt there. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And such a great story. Royce O'Neal, undrafted out of Baylor, played all over Europe before catching on with the Utah Jazz as a hard-nosed defender.
Thinking back from where I started, overseas, summer camps, mini camps, to where I am now, just an honor being in the position that I am. I'm grateful for the opportunity, so I can tell my story to the younger kids, just the journey, never give up.
And O'Neal starting in Utah the last few seasons, and Greg earning a long-term deal.
Yeah, a quality 3-and-D guy. Like he said, he never gave up and even now continues to play with that same hunger.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
Green is out there with Jones. Then there's Bradley. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Yep, that one goes in there. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but You know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Kicks it out to Jones. Clock is at 3 and stolen by Gay. Clarkson on the wing, shoots the 3, bangs home the trifecta. Clarkson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
No, Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
Outside Bradley. Pass to Caruso. Bradley is screen on Clarkson. Here's Caruso. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now here's Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gobert with a screen for Clarkson. Shoots over Bradley. And the rejection by Bradley.
And they continue to control the glass.
White, good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
4 on the clock. Here's Conley. Takes it inside. Chicago grabs the miss. We can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Caruso, the pass to Bradley. Caruso looking for an opening. To the paint, here's Bradley, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Gay after the Bulls pick up 2. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Lets it go from 11. Tries again, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Jones Jr.
Love how well Gobert positions himself when shots go up. Committed to getting every board out there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
1 shot. Utah timeout call. All right, which section wants a free t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookables. Look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookables.
Ends up going with the new group. Then for the Jazz, Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Gay. O'Neal comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Mike Conley.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Mitchell against Ball. Pass to Levine. Johnson the screen. And there's Levine on the assist by Ball. Levine's got 9.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
2 minutes remaining in the first
League
half.
as a point guard.
2 minutes.
He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. The Bulls leading by 8. Ball, the pass to Johnson. He dishes it to Levine. Trying to get open is Johnson. Levine gets the bucket. And that's now 11 points for Zach Levine.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ingles finds Mitchell. To the middle, on the wing, Ingles. Gobert with a screen for Ingles. Back to Gobert. Pass to Ingles. The Jazz working the ball around now. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovich. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. 9th in free throw percentage. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Jazz trail by 10. To the inside. Bogdanovich. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bogdanovich has got his first basket.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
And the Bulls with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Right side a screen. Ingles kicks to O'Neal. Feeds it to Whiteside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You can't teach size. Whiteside with a strong move against physical defense.
There's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
You just see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Mitchell up top. Over Johnson. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket for Mitchell.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort, let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, are you getting the kind of shots that you want offensively?
They're speeding us up a little bit, and we're making a few mistakes, turning the ball over, some reads, but just need to relax and go ahead and take them. I know we want to make them, so shoot them.
That's never a problem with your squad. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. This game has been all about Zach LaVine's impressive play.
The man is dominating now, though. That reminds you of someone, fellas? I'll wait. Anyway, he's taking high percentage shots. That leads to high point totals. Does that remind you of anybody, fellas? I'll wait. And again, he's in full control of the interior right now. Awesome to watch. Does that remind you of anybody, fellas? I'll wait.
Okay, time now to see how the Eastern Conference is starting to shape up.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they've been incredible out the gates. You could see this coming. We've talked about this, and the way they prepared for the season was tremendous.
And enough of our shenanigans. It's time to send you back courtside for the second half.
Shenanigans. You know what, Shaq? You're a world-class rapper, platinum albums, blah, blah, blah. Can you rap the word shenanigans in a rap?
Of course. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let me introduce you to my two favorite friends. That's right, baby. We're back with our shenanigans. The pandemic ends and the fans come again. Back to B-ball, y'all been famishing.
Ooh, drop the mic. Bars.
That
Bars.
was solid.
Bars.
Thank you, Ernie. Thank you, Ernie.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's DeRozan. Providing around 26.5 points a game, really has an off night.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
Ball against Mitchell. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Screen by O'Neal. Conley with it. Now defended by LaVine. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Conley.
Not allowing the pressure to alter his decision-making. Conley's so good at knowing how to beat the clock.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. Excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Conley's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that one, good. And now it's a 12-point Chicago lead.
Able to keep his balance even while getting hit. I mean, Ball absorbs contact very well.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge. But is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. So that's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
Now here's Gabe. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot, no good. The Bulls leading by 12. White looking around. Kicks it to DeRozan. Bradley is screen on Bogdanovich. They get it back. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
And Utah has possession. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Offensive rebound. Gobert. The shot's good.
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert's got 8 points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Levine. He's got 15. Left side, DeRozan. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And now a look at Rudy Gobert here. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 15 points a game, 14 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Johnson's checked in for Bradley. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green is checked in for Levine. And it's Brown in for Alex Caruso.
And from day one, there was no doubt about Hassan Whiteside's ability to impact the game with his defense.
Yeah, he's one of a handful of guys who can rack up a triple-double. Using projections as one of his stats. He makes guys think twice about driving the lane when he's on the court.
2.
No good on that one.
Yeah, and that's what you like about Whiteside. I mean, the rim protection, the rebounding, the intimidation factor. I mean, still developing as an offensive player, making strides, but not there yet.
And he sinks the second. Here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks.
And the wily athleticism of Gay helps him in these situations. Just so clever at finding ways to bury shots against defenders.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Conley. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Gay sets the pick for Conley. Down low. That is good. And the Bulls lead has cut back down again to single digits with those points from Gay.
And Gay is surprisingly finessing the paint. A real offensive juggernaut.
The pass to White. The 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. White's got his second bucket of the night.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. This is the Whiteside. And that one, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
White the pass to Johnson. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Clarkson finds Gay. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the astonishing athleticism of Gay puts defenders in a bind. He knows how to get under their skin.
Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
2 shots. Last on the first.
The first free throw is good.
Well, throughout his career, Gay has been an offensive force and mastermind at manipulating defenses.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Chicago. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Michael Conley. And so he hits both. 36 seconds left in the third. Ball dishes to White. Drives to the hoop. Outside, Jones. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. And here is O'Neal. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Mitchell. Shoots over Ball. And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls out front, up 8. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
Well, I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. DeRozan out there with Bradley. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And another turnover here by Chicago.
Utah ball.
Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Ingles. Mitchell against Ball. High post, Gobert. He kicks to Ingles. Gobert, the screen. 5 to shoot. Top of the key. Kept alive. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Gobert with the block, and he recovers it. DeRozan, that's good. Ingles with the ball. Here's the dish to Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen on DeRozan. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Nice D from DeRozan. Chicago leading by 8. Ball, the pass to Caruso. Now, here's Ball. Passes it to LaVine. Bradley, a screen on O'Neal. Here's LaVine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
What a terrific penetrator. The speed of LaVine is what makes defenders nervous.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
First free throw is good.
I mean, he's just so athletically gifted. He's a knockdown shooter. It feels like LaVine is perpetually underappreciated for all that he does.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Jordan Clarkson comes in for O'Neal, and Mike Conley subbed in for Joe Ingles. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Conley finds Clarkson. Gobert with a screen on LaVine. Here's Clarkson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
One of the things Clarkson does best is converting off the dribble drive.
DeRozan scanning the floor. On the wing, LaVine. Here's Caruso. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Their goal was to limit their turnovers, and they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's loudest. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookables. Look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookables.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 8-point game. Mitchell kicks to Clarkson. Outside Conley. Clarkson against Levine. It's tipped. Shot clock at 6. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way over Conley. Ball with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Continuing to develop his offensive game. I love seeing Ball be assertive with the pull-up jumper.
Here's Mitchell, and the rejection by Bradley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Back to Gobert. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Threading the needle so well. As soon as Conley comes off the screen, he's ready to pass.
Now here's Ball. Outside DeRozan. Bradley a screen on Bogdanovich. On the line, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Conley's shot is off. Chicago leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Caruso, the pass to Levine. And Levine with the slam.
We see this time and time again from Levine. I mean, he has the ability to put the offense on his shoulder.
Mitchell outside. Looking to get back on track here. And the rejection by Bradley. And it's Mitchell missing. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. DeRozan a screen on Clarkson. There's Levine, and the layup falls. Levine's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they could make and building this lead.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
This is why you have to be right on Conley, because he's a threat to shoot off the pass.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Now DeRozan. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
See you again at the next event.
Thanks very much, Zach. Some big baskets for you down the stretch. What's it like when you have the ball in your hands in those moments?
Oh, it was great. I'm not scared to take or miss any shot, and I'll go down there swinging every time.
Well, you connected at the right times tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.